It is to our point of understanding that we are at Uzima University, lecture room 6, where the election is planned to take place. And you can see, just I want to give you an overview of what is anticipated here in this room. The delegates, the aspirants are outside here waiting for the election to begin. They are much more anticipating the win for their various aspirants, as you can see. Various people are trying to make the nitty-gritties to ensure that we have a fair and sure election this evening. This is in lecture room 6 where we planned election to take place this evening. You can see they are now getting in, and we want to ensure that the exact number gets in, that we can have the last moment of this election. This is just the exact room where we expect to have our election today. Come the end of this day, we will be able to realize who are going to be the Uzima executive members of 2024-2025 come the end of this election. There is just a few of the things that we are planning to have here. That the chair at the end of the day will have to announce the leaders who will have won after the election. The delegates are yet preparing, and you can see from that for the end that we have the exact ballot box to ensure that we have a fair, free and fair election, and there is no any other boxes will come in except for the ones that have been given stickers. This is just to ensure that there is no kind of illegal practice within the room. You can see they have ensured that the boxes are well sticked. Ensure that there is no extra box to enter the room. You can see that is the ballot boxes we have. The one for social welfare, we have the one for the finance, the one for the gender, sports, president, we have one for the academics and secretary general. And these are just to ensure that we have only the exact number of boxes within the room, so that we are not going to have any extra boxes that may cause leakage of this election. As we just having a few minutes away to begin our election, there is just the final preparation to ensure that we don't get disorganized during the election time. As you can see, they are ensuring that we have the security there. You can see they are putting on the uniforms to identify themselves from the ordinary people who may enter the room, who may interfere with the election process as we begin this election process. This is just, we are there an observer that is coming to ensure that the election is well controlled and is well done according to the Uzima constitution. That is the security. You can see we have the side is an observer who is putting on the uniform. They are showing that we are within the required identification, that whoever comes inside the room must have the full identification of whom he is. You can see they are putting on their uniforms, their reflectors, that we identify themselves, who are you and what are you doing in the room. There is just some other things that we do to ensure we are within the required security that is required within the room. We are ensuring that much more at the end of the day, we will be able to pronounce to you who is the winner and who loses. We are waiting for all this to happen. A few just now you can see those who are chairing the election, just observing from the admission block, admission area, are in the room, and now they are being organized. There is just to begin, and you can see they're ensuring that the papers we have are the exact things we expect in the room. They are confirming the papers, and you can see, yes, we are waiting for much more to come in. Just keep tuned, because stay tuned. They are now calling in the delegates to come in and also begin having their seats. I'll be able to show you who are they, and you can just hear from the Nini that we announced. Those are the names of delegates who are supposed to participate in this election, who are being called in to ensure that we get organized in the room. As Poash Damak Online TV, we want to ensure that every individual has a fair participation in this coming election, that we are just anticipating the few minutes away. These are the delegates. Yes. The room is well organized to ensure that we don't accept in anybody who is not having any identification reflector. That is to ensure, who are you? Are you an agent? Are you an observer? Are you a delegate? Are you a security? These are people who are participating in this election fully, to ensure we don't have any interruption as we continue our election. You can see the delegates are coming in one by one. They even have the identification cards. You can see that to ensure that the exact delegate is in. We will ensure that they are confirmed, that we cannot have any extra votes being casted today, this evening. This election was organized by one of the 2024 graduates who are anticipated to graduate in the next coming election, to ensure that we don't have any kind of that is Salim.
Raymond
That is Raymond Ocheng is coming in. That is Raymond. Yes. Cheron is coming next. They are being given the collectors to ensure that they are identified. They are much identified and they are known to be the ones to participate. You can see they even have their identification cards to ensure that they are the exact people who are coming in from every department. As you can see, they are seated here, awaiting for the election to begin, so that they can ensure we have they defend their best candidates in the forthcoming election.
Where's Jordan? Jordan?
The chair is coming in to confirm the number of delegates that are within the room. The chair is confirming with them the kind of pen that should be used in casting their votes. They are being ensured that they have the requirements that are needed within the room to ensure that we have a free and fair election, and there is no any interference. Once we began the election, there is no one to come in who will interfere with the process. These are just a number of delegates who are waiting to participate in this election, and we want to wish you all the best as to begin. The chair is confirming to ensure that there is
Delegates come back. Who is this? What are you saying? Suitable by the pen and will bring you in. Delegates.
The chair is saying that there is order within the room. Election is always done to help us elect the
Delegates,
best
let me
leaders.
let
This is
me
Atuzima, where the delegates were elected by the students, ensure that from every department, ensure that we have the best choice for us as we begin this forthcoming term. Etosima elections are done every year, and this is done mostly during on October every year to ensure that we have leaders prior to the forthcoming graduation, as the leaders graduate and some leave the offices, and we can also have some to come in. These are delegates who are elected by students from various schools. We have the School of Nursing, School of Clinical Medicine, the School of Medicine, and also the School of Mortuary, that is the school, School of
how many
Records, Earth Records. They are
delegates?
all here to ensure they
How
just
many
perform the
counties?
rights of electing the exact leader awaited to participate in the forthcoming term.
So, now, we are going to vote. We are going to vote. You are ready and prepared, isn't it? There is no room for discussion. This is the last time you are sitting like this. After this, we are going to show you how to vote, how the ballot papers look like. The ballot papers are still sealed. We have opened them for you to see that they are sealed and new. No one has opened them. So, now, all of you will put your phone there. You are not going to use your phones. Very simple. Don't expect 18 phones per size. Bring your phones.
The chair is giving the kinds of guidelines on how we will participate in this room, is just confirming them that they ensure that their phones are kept away from them, that there is no communication going on during the election time. This is just to ensure there is no communication in between the delegates and
Put
also
your
the
phone there.
aspirants who are waiting
There.
outside to ensure that the election is well taken. Their agents are waiting to come in
All delegates
to
put your
confirm
phones
with them
there.
that this election was well done and is fair.
You are supposed to
We
take
will be
your
giving
pen
you much
from
more as we continue.
your
The
paper.
delegates have been asked to give all of their phones and also to just do the nitty-gritties on how they will be voting,
But
what
there
will
are
be
people
doing,
sitting.
and you
What
can
are they?
see the chair
Who
is
are the top leader?
more concerned in bringing order before we begin the election. Let's hear from
It's
them.
your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.